Ever wonder how an architect can see a skyscraper in their mind before a single beam is laid? Or how a game designer builds an entire digital universe from scratch? Well, they're all using a kind of secret language, a creator's code to see in 3 dimensions. And today, we're going to crack that code together. So let's set the scene. You're online putting together the absolute perfect gaming setup. You find this desk. It looks amazing on the screen. It's sleek, it's simple, it's everything you wanted. So boom, you click buy. Then the box shows up. You start putting it together and, oh boy, reality hits. This thing is huge. The shelves are way deeper than they looked, that monitor stand is super bulky, and all of a sudden you can barely fit your chair. So what happened? You just slammed right into the classic problem, the huge difference between a flat 2D picture and a real-world 3D object. Okay, so what exactly is this third dimension we keep talking about? Let's break it down. It's actually really simple. Just for a second, imagine tracing your hand on a piece of paper. That outline you just imagined, that's a 2-dimensional image. We call it 2D. It's completely flat. It only has length and width, and that's it. It gives you the shape, sure, but none of the substance. Now look at your actual hand. As you run a finger over it, you feel your knuckles, the curve of your palm, right? That's the third dimension. That's depth. It's the magic ingredient that makes your hand a 3D object that actually takes up space. So if you're a designer, how do you get a real-world 3D object like a shoe onto a flat 2D screen or piece of paper? Well, here's the secret. You have to break it down. You look at it from a few different, very specific angles. Think about a sneaker sitting on a table. If you look at it straight from the front, you see one shape. Now, move over to the side and you get a totally different outline, right? And then, if you look straight down from the top, you get a third totally unique shape. Each one of those views is a perfectly correct but incomplete little 2D slice of the whole 3D shoe. And each of those views gives us a critical piece of the puzzle. That front view, it tells you the width and the height. The side view gives you the length and the height. And looking from the top down shows you the length and the width. When you combine those flat drawings, an engineer or an architect can build the entire 3D object in their mind. But you might be asking, what if you want to show that 3D feeling in just one drawing? Well, that's where designers pull a little magic trick on our eyes. It's a technique called isometric drawing. Here's how the trick works. If you look straight down on a table, the top is obviously a rectangle. But to draw it isometrically, to give it that feeling of depth, you actually draw it as a parallelogram. It seems weird, but those slanted lines create this really powerful illusion that tricks your brain into seeing depth on a flat surface. It's pretty cool. Now, this ability to picture and spin shapes around in your head, it's a real skill, and it's called spatial reasoning. And you know what? It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So come on, let's do a quick workout for your mind's eye. All right, you ready? Let's test this out. Picture a standard die. You're looking at it and you see the number 3 on top. On the left side, you see a 5, and on the right side, you see a 1. Now, in your mind, rotate that die 90 degrees clockwise, as if you're turning it from above. What numbers are you looking at now? Okay, let's break it down together. First off, that top face, the 3, it doesn't really go anywhere. It just spins in place. Now, the left face, the 5, as you turn the die, that face rotates all the way to the back, so you can't see it anymore. And that means the face that was at the back has now rotated into view on the right side. Hey, that little mental gymnastics you just did, that's spatial reasoning in action. And it is an absolutely critical skill for anyone who builds things. Whether it's engineers designing a bridge, architects dreaming up a house, or yeah, game designers building your favorite digital world. So let's put all the pieces together now. We've got the basic language of 2D and 3D, we've got the technique of using different views, and we've got the skill of rotating things in our mind. Now we can really see how this creator's code is used to, well, build everything around us. And I mean, this isn't just some abstract idea. Architects use these front, side, and top views to map out every single floor of a skyscraper. Product designers are sketching a new sneaker from every possible angle before anything is ever made. And game designers, they're using these exact same principles to model every single treasure chest and spaceship, turning 2D plans into these incredible 3D worlds you can get lost in. And that brings us right back to our gaming desk problem from the beginning. Here's the most important takeaway from all of this. No single view ever tells the whole story. That picture of the desk online, it wasn't lying to you. It was just incomplete. The only way to get a true picture of a 3D object is by putting multiple 2D views together. So there you have it. You now have the code. The next time you're walking down the streets or you boot up your favorite game, I want you to look a little closer. Try not to just see the final building or the cool character model. Try to see the hidden blueprints, the front, side, and top views that all had to come together to bring it to life. What do you see now?